welcome to the resistance band leg workout today. So I've got here some different types of resistance bands. A couple here are looped, just of different material, both as good as each other. So whatever you've got is absolutely fine. My preferred choice for legs is going to be the fabric one, but whatever you've got is fine. Also, if you've got one of these long bands, do not fear. You can tie it in a knot and make your very own loop, and you can join in just as well as anybody else. So grab your bands. Before we get started, just make sure that you've got enough space around you and that you've got a drink of water or something. If you need to have a drink throughout, that is absolutely fine. Work at your own pace. This is your exercise plan, so do what you can, enjoy it and have some fun. We are going to be working on legs. I'm going to be doing timed workouts rather than reps because we all work at different paces. So I don't either want to go faster than you or slower than you and you be hanging around waiting for me. So we are just going to do it as a timed exercise. So as I say, it's all legs. We will be going down onto the floor, so if you want to grab a towel or a mat or something like that to soften your floor surface, then that is absolutely fine. Whiz off and grab one and then we will get going. So we're going to do a little warm up before we start, just to get moving. So place the band on the floor, just a little gentle march to begin with. Let's warm these legs up before we start using them. So standing nice and tall, tummy pulled in, shoulders back and down, and start to lift them a little bit higher. Wonderful stuff. Take them a bit wider. March those knees high. Good stuff. Heel to bum. So warming through the backs of the legs, through those hamstrings. And then this time, legs in front, lift the toes. Lengthening down. Okie dokie. So grab your band for me. Place your legs through. Round your thighs. We are going to start with squats. We've got 30 seconds. Off we go. So, taking the resistance of the band. Heels down. Chest up, squeeze the bum at the top of the action. Good. So making sure your legs are working against the band. And standing tall. Fantastic job. So we've got a 15-second little breather. The next action, we're going to squat, and as we come up, lift the knee. Are we ready? Into position, off we go. And then changing legs. So from the side, you want to go down nice and low, lift up nice and high. Try not to lean one side or the other, be nice and central. Good, keep it going. And hold it there, fantastic. Okay, so lunges, we're going to step forward. We are going to go heel to toe, stand tall, change legs. Are you ready? Off you go then. So heel to toe as you land that front foot. Back knee, nice and low to the ground. Front knee stays behind those toes. Keep that chest lifted. Remembering to switch the legs as you go. Good. Fantastic job. Last few seconds. And hold it there. We're going to stay with the lunges. We're going to lunge forwards, lift the knee, change legs. Lunge forwards, lift the knee, okay? Are you ready? Off you go. So forwards and lift. Forward and lift. Fantastic job. Good. So remember, as you stand tall, pull the tummy in to stay stable. As you do the lunge, land it heel to toe. And hold it there. Fantastic. We're going to take the band a little bit lower, round the calves. Going to stand tall, take the leg out to the side. Same leg. Are you ready? Off you go. So this supporting leg, it's not completely bent, but it's not locked out at the knee either. So it's a soft leg. Going to keep this leg nice and long, nice and controlled on the way up and on the way down. Squeeze in through the bum, through that outer thigh. And relax, good. We're going to do the other side. As you lift the leg, try not to lean the body in the opposite direction. Try and stay nice and neutral. So nice and tall, shoulders back and down, tummy pulled in. Are we ready, other side? Off we go. So remember, this knee isn't locked out, it's nice and soft. This leg is nice and long. Good. I'm sure you've got different strengths of resistance on your bands, so feel free to mix and switch them about, depending on which action you're doing. And hold it there. Okay, we're going to go out to the back, so we're going to be working through the bum, okay? So no arching in the back, it's all going to come from the bum. Are you ready? Keeping the band around the calves, off we go. So you've got a choice, you can have your hands on your hips, hands in front of you, or you can stretch those up as well, just give them some movement. But the action is coming from the bum. Oh, didn't work so well, did it? Keep it going, squeeze from the bum. Good. And hold it there, good. We're going to come down onto the floor. So we're going to have band round the thighs, into a box position. We're going to do donkey kicks. So we're going to lift the leg up, sole of the foot up to the ceiling, squeeze in through from the bum, bring the knee down, and then back up again. Good. So nice flat back, hands around the shoulders, the supporting leg, the knees under the hip. You're going to make a nice big movement on the other leg that's moving. And hold it there. We're going to change sides. I'm just going to adjust the camera, so bear with me, just so that you can see. There we go. So staying in that box position, same action, other leg, off we go. So as you lift and squeeze through the bum, you want the sole of the foot to go up to the ceiling. Try and keep that lower leg bent. Last few seconds. And relax it down. Good, we're going to be staying, working through those glutes, through the bum. This time, leg is going to be long. We're going to have a little pulse, okay? So band stays around the thighs, extend the leg behind you, and you're going to pulse up and down. Fantastic. It's the same position, hands under those shoulders, nice straight back, and you're squeezing from the bum. Keeping the leg nice and long. Good. And bring it down. We're going to do exactly the same on the other side. So the leg's going to go long behind you. You're going to have little pulses up and down. Are you ready? Into position. And away you go. Fantastic. So all of the time, remembering to breathe. I know that sounds silly, but when we're concentrating on working our muscles sometimes, we do tend to hold our breath. You want to keep that leg nice and long, remember. Little pulses up and down. Really working against that band. Good. And bring it in. Fantastic. We are going to stay in that box position. We're going to keep our leg long. This time we're going to come out to the side. So from this position, leg long. Good. So you want to try and keep the leg up at hip height. You're working the outer thigh and the outer bum muscle. Bring it back through to centre. Keep it lifted. Keeping the leg long. Good. And bring it down. Sitting back on the heels of your feet if you want to stretch out through the glutes. You're beginning to feel it now. Oh yes. Okay, other side then. So taking the leg long and out to the side. Fantastic. So you just want that leg up at hip height. You don't want it too high, but not too low either. Fantastic job. Last 10 seconds. Keep it going. And then we're going to be laying on our backs. And relax it down. Nice. So we're going to lay on our back. Going to keep the band around our thighs. Relax the neck and shoulders. Work the legs against the band. We're going to squeeze through the bum. Lifting up. Here we go. As you come back down, try to keep the bum off the floor. Don't sink right down into it. Keep those muscles engaged. Pushing those knees away from you as you lift up. Squeeze bum cheeks together. Fantastic. Keep it going. Last few seconds. And hold it there. Relax it down. Good. We're going to take the band around the bottom of our feet, okay? And we're going to bring one knee in and then the other. Are we ready? Off we go. So with this one, shoulders can be relaxed on the floor, or if you want a bit more through the tummy, lift the shoulders. If you're lifting, do not put the tension through the neck and shoulders. Make sure it's coming from the tummy. Bring in, one foot in, nice and tight to the chest, one leg long. Good, and relax it down. Wonderful, we're going to go back to the band around our thighs. Back to those hip raises, but this time we're going to start with our feet together. Going to lift up, open the legs, bring them down. So lift up, squeeze, take the legs knees wide, bring them together, come back down again. Up, wide, together, down. Good. It's the same thing, lifting up as high as you can, squeezing the bum cheeks together, open the knees up, and as you come back down, try not to relax completely. Brilliant. And relax it. Good. We're going to have our legs in the air this time. Nice and long. I'm going to take them wide and closed, okay? So with this one, make sure you're still pulling the tummy muscles in. Good. Off we go. So pull the belly button down towards your spine, legs are long. Relax the shoulders. And then take the legs wide as you can. And then bring them back in. Great for the upper leg. Inner and outer thigh. Don't let the legs just ping back together, nice and controlled. And relax. Good. Okay, we're going to keep the legs here. We're going to switch and change. Okay, so we're going to try and take the legs down. Are you ready? Off we go. So it's going to be a small movement. You want to use this as the anchor leg. So you're pulling this leg back towards you. Squeeze from the tummy. Breathe. Good. So anchor this leg. Keep it nice and strong and long. Work this leg against it. Good. Breathe. Squeeze from the tummy. And relax. Wonderful job. Okay, we are going to come back up to standing. We're going to go sumo. So nice wide squat, toes turned out. You're going to squat down and stand tall. So you are really working against the band. You want to do your squat in the very same way as you would your parallel. You want to sink down nice and low, stand it nice and tall, keep the knees behind the toes. Squeeze the bum at the top of the action. And relax it there, good. We're going to do a second set of those. We're going to squat down, heel comes up, stand tall, or both together. Okay, so your choice. Off you go. So sink down low. You can do one foot and then the other and stand it tall. Or you can come down, lift up and stand tall. Good. Last 10 seconds. And hold it there. Good, bringing the legs in. We are going to be doing side lunges. Let me just readjust this. So we're going to be stepping out to the side and then coming back in, same side. So you want your toes facing forwards. You want your bum to go backwards. Nice flat back. Keeping that knee behind the toes. Keeping this leg nice and long. Good. And relax it down. We're going to do the other side. Are you ready? This is our last action, I do believe. So lean it across, stand it tall. Off we go. So you really want to push off of this bent leg, bring it back up to standing. Remember, bum goes backwards to keep that knee behind the toes. So there's no pressure put through the knee joint. Last 10 seconds. And last one. And relax. Good stuff. You can take the band off of your legs now then. Fantastic. We're going to stretch. So taking a big step forward. Both heels down, chest up. Back leg straight, front leg bent. Fantastic job. Well done. I hope that you can feel that through your legs. Bring that back leg in. Resting your hands on your Bent knee, toes flat on the floor to begin with. And then lift the toes to change the stretch. Brilliant job. Other side. It's being tall to begin with. That's the same leg. No, it's not. Oh, goodness me. Don't keep switching and changing like I am. Right. Bring the back leg in. Resting the hands on that bent leg. Toes flat on the floor for this one. And lift the toes. Good. Amazing. Stand it tall. Heel to bum. You want your knees together and your hips push forwards. Holding nice and tall. And then changing legs. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that little workout. As I say, I hope you can feel the muscles working through the legs and a little bit of our tummy when we're on the floor there as well. Good, we're just going to finish with a side stretch. So place some hands on the knee or on the thigh, or if you can, down on the floor, a nice flat back, toes facing forwards. Coming through the middle, hold it here. And then over to the other side. Working those feet together. Coming up to standing and give yourselves, yes, a round of applause. Well done everybody, thank you very much. Please feel free to comment below and to like and subscribe to this page. As I say, my name is Emma, I hope you've enjoyed that and I hope to see you all again soon. Take care.